Welcome to Lesson 49, and congratulations, because you just finished Stage 6. This is a capstone, not a new lesson. We're taking all 7 security pieces, passwords, MFA, phishing, AV and EDR, backups, encryption, and incident response, and weaving them into one layered defense model. By the end, you'll design that defense, spot phishing in 5 seconds, build a backup that actually restores, and handle your first real incident. Then Stage 7, Cloud Basics, is waiting. Before we build the model, let's see the raw material. 7 lessons, 1 picture each. Passwords gave you length over complexity. MFA ranked the factors, with passkeys on top, SMS at the bottom. Phishing taught, hover, verify, report. AV plus EDR was the shift from signatures to behavior. Backups locked in 3-2-1, encryption covered data at rest, in transit, always. And incident response gave you the NIST cycle: detect, contain, recover, learn. That's the security-aware brain in 2026. Here's where it all clicks together. Password breached. MFA catches it. MFA bypassed by fatigue. A hardware passkey shuts it down. User clicks a phishing link. AV swings, and if it misses the 0-day, EDR spots the lateral move. Laptop stolen. Encryption makes the disk useless. Data sniffed in transit. TLS turns it to gibberish. And if all 7 layers somehow fail, the NIST cycle is your final response. That's defense in depth. When one layer falls, the next still defends. Picture it as concentric rings around one thing: your data. Lesson 42 is the outer wall. Lesson 48 is the last line of defense, and every ring in between is a layer you've already studied. Most attackers never get past passwords and MFA. The sophisticated ones rarely make it past your backups. That's not luck. That's 7 lessons stacked on top of each other, doing exactly what they were built to do. Now watch it work in real life. Tuesday, 8:15 a.m., a spear phishing email slips past the filter. Layer 1 bypassed. The user gets fooled, hands over credentials, and even approves an MFA fatigue push. 2 layers down, and the attacker is inside. But then EDR spots the PowerShell loader, isolates the laptop. Rollback restores most of the files. Backups recover the rest. And 7 days later, the post-incident review swaps push MFA for hardware keys org-wide. 2 layers bypassed, 5 held the line. 0 catastrophic loss. That's defense in depth, doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Time to prove it stuck. 8 questions, 1 per lesson. Cover the answers, run each one in your head. Then check. Is pieceword strong, SMS or authenticator? AV versus EDR, the 3-2-1 rule, the lost laptop, the ransomware first move, and why a password breach in Lesson 42 isn't game over. 6 out of 8, you're moving to Stage 7. Under 6, replay the weak spots. No shame in that. Security is the layer you don't want soft. And once you've passed that check, here's where you're headed. Stage 7 is Cloud Basics. 6 lessons, plus a capstone. Shorter than what you've just done, but essential. You'll cover the fundamentals, the IaaS, PaaS, SaaS pizza analogy, an AWS, Azure, and GCP overview, shared responsibility, and cost basics. Then design a cloud-aware ticket flow, because in 2026, even local IT shops live in M365 and Azure AD. Junior techs need to speak cloud fluently. But before you cross over, here's your Stage 6 brain on a single page. 7 one-liners, 1 per lesson. Passwords, length beats complexity, never reuse. MFA, 99.2% block rate, climb the ladder toward passkeys. Phishing, 6 red flags, hover and verify. AV plus EDR, behavior beats signatures. Backups, 3-2-1, untested means broken. Encryption, at rest and in transit, guard the recovery key. Incident response, the NIST 6-phase cycle, blameless review. If any line feels foggy, replay that lesson. If all 7 click instantly, you're ready. Now, some honest talk about where you actually stand. First, you can genuinely advise users on security every single day, not as an engineer, but as a competent first responder, and help desks value that. Second, Internalize this forever. There is no silver bullet, only layers. Third, security is the highest paid IT track in 2026. Security Plus is your logical next cert. Fourth, Stage 7, Cloud, will feel different. New vocabulary, new mental model, but paired with Stage 6, you become a formidable junior cloud security candidate. And fifth, the real learning starts tomorrow when you audit your own setup, passwords, MFA, backups, encryption. Theory becomes muscle through reps. So that's Stage 6 in the books. 7 lessons shipped, a layered defense model in your head, real ransomware walked end to end, and officially security-aware status earned. Next stop is Lesson 50, where Cloud Basics begins. Public, private, hybrid, the whole someone else's computer mindset, elastic and on demand. 6 lessons, plus a capstone ahead. Take a breath, audit your own setup tonight, and I'll see you in Stage 7.